Jai Hind friends. The topic that I have chosen for the lecturette today is electoral reforms. Jai Hind friends. The topic that I have chosen for the lecturette today is electoral reforms. It has been in the news, perhaps the parliament has enacted a bill amending the election laws. The bill names Election Laws Amendment Bill 2021. What are the provisions under this? Let's discuss it, right? It mainly seeks to amend the election laws by actually linking the Aadhaar ecosystem or your Aadhaar card with the election data, that is your voter ID cards or electoral data system, right? That is available with, of course, the election commission of India and not with the government of India. The provisions, what actually seeks to do is the unique identification authority of India, that is the sole authority of Aadhaar, is going to link with the election commission of India, which is the authority for election data, right? So what it is going to do that mainly it will delete multiple entries, you can say. If there is a person who is registered in his permanent address as a voter, and he shifts to another locality, you can say for a job in another area, then he registers there also. So in that way, there are two entries for the same person, and by that way, he can vote twice. That is wrong in our system, right? Only one person can cast only one vote, right? So what it is going to do actually, it is going to link the Aadhaar ecosystem, and by that actually people will come to know the election commission of India will come to know that which people have multiple entries, more than one, even two or three entries, right? So what is the problem there lying? The problem is, as stated by the opposition, that it is going to infringe the privacy of the citizens. I mean, till now the election data was only available with Election Commission of India, but now if Aadhaar card is linked, the unique identification authority of India is of the government. Now government will also come to have the database due to the linkage, of course. That is another policy, but with the coming of a data protection bill, everything will be solved, right? Another concern is that providing the Aadhaar card is not mandatory. I mean, if you have to get registered yourself as a voter in a locality, the officer posted there might not ask you your this Aadhaar card if you don't have it actually. That is a problem in this amendment. Perhaps if you have to actually link it, then it should be made mandatory. It is not mandatory, right? So even if you don't have your Aadhaar card, your registering yourself as a voter in another locality won't get dismissed. That is the problem, I must say that. The main amendment was to delete the multiple entries, but providing the Aadhaar is not mandatory. So how will it be made sure that the multiple entries are still not deleted? That is the another problem here. So what are the takeaways from here is that, or the what should we do from here now? This very linkage should be made mandatory. Privacy of citizens in a democracy can be maintained through the, of course, the privacy data protection bill, but the democracy is the supreme, you can say, priority for us, because we are in the largest democracy in the world, and the main base in the democracy is the voting, that is spread across the universal suffrage. So if multiple entries are there, it is going to default such a democracy. So such provisions such as linking the Aadhaar so that it can find out the multiple entries should be made mandatory. This should have been done, and I think it will be done with the coming of the personal data protection bill, when the citizens will have a sort of legal security in place. Thank you.